Hi there, we're going to be looking at finding equations from a graph, and particularly a conversion graph in this case. So the graph I've chosen is the charge that you pay for different amounts of electricity, which is measured in units. On the right hand side you'll see that we've got y equals mx plus c, which is the general form of a linear equation. And just to explain what those different things mean, the m, and you'll see this is obvious, stands for the gradient. So that's how steep the line is, and you can work it out by doing the change vertically between 2 points, called the change in y, divided by the change horizontally between 2 points on the line, change in x, because x is across and y is the vertical axis. The c is the y intercept, and that is where the line crosses the y-axis. So if we start with c, you should be able to see that in this case our y-axis here and this particular line here crosses the y-axis at 10. So in this case our c is 10, so that's not too difficult to find, just where the line crosses the y-axis. The gradient takes a little bit more work, but we shouldn't have a problem. So I'm going to take this point again, this 0, 10. So we've got 0, 10. And I'm going to take another point up here. I'm taking this point because it's conveniently on the line. So you could take any point along the line and you should still get the same gradient. So it won't be particularly a problem if you pick a different point. You can pick any 2 points on the line. Right, if we just select a line in blue, so from that point I'm going to go across horizontally, and then I'm going to go vertically up to that one. So our point up here, we've got 150, 20. So those are our 2 points, and now we're going to try and work out our gradient. So our vertical change, well, the vertical change has gone, we've gone from a point that was at a vertical height of 10 up to 20. So our change in y is our y coordinate of the second point, take away the y coordinate of the first point. So our vertical change is going to be 10. The horizontal change, well, we started off at 0 and we've gone to 150. So as you can see, that's a change of 150. So it turns out that our gradient, if I just cancel out a factor of 10 on the top and on the bottom, our gradient is actually 1/15. And what I can do now is I can put that together into my equation. So we've got y equals 1/15 times x, and then we can add on our c value where it crosses the y-axis, which is 10. This is all very good about talking about y's and x's, but you may have different variables in mind for your graph. So for example, if we change this so our vertical axis is our charge, so we're going to call that c, and our horizontal axis is the number of units used, so we're going to call that u. So what we can do is we can create a formula, and c equals 1/15 times u plus 10. And what that's actually given us is now we can calculate the cost of any amount of units just by timesing it by a 15th and adding on 10. Just for reference, that would be exactly the same as doing u divided by 15 plus 10. And that is the formula for this particular graph. C equals u over 15 plus 10. See if you can have a go with a conversion graph of your choosing.